You know what's an absolutely beautiful thing? It's a beautiful thing to experience life, go out on your own, have the will, have the determination to fulfill your own journey, fulfill your own blueprint, come up with your own definitions of success, what it is to be successful, happy, at peace, zen, right? And then being able to relay that message to your family. Now, your family is not that of blood, because we do know spiritually, esoterically, universally, that we can have family, we can have a tribe, a soul tribe that is closer connected to us than our bloodline. We understand this aspect, right? But you getting a hold of them, you touching and talking to those people, your family, that's what it's truly about. Now, I go to a 24-hour Walgreens quite often, sometimes just to share a conversation, share a laugh, share a joke, just to see the late night employees just still trucking it, still keeping it pushing. They got kids, families, daughters, sons, dogs, cats, gardens. They got whole gardens. I'm getting to know these people. And over the years, we've built a pretty good relationship. Until last year, there was this new guy who was working the graveyard shift, and him and I, we hit it off. Now he's gay, right? Awesome dude. He's gay. He was an old school teacher. He was an ex-school teacher. Now he's a worker at Walgreens, an employee at Walgreens, graveyard shift only, from like 9 to 9, right? Just about every other night. And he lost his dad recently. And he lost his mom when he was younger. So he doesn't have any other extended family outside of his mom and his dad. So now, as a grown-ass man, it's just him living alone, not able to share a beer. This guy's country dude. He comes and work with his big ass belt buckle, with his big ass horseshoe buckle, and his cowboy boots. And he always tells me, I wish I could just have a beer with my dad again. And it puts a lot in perspective for me, who, still has his family intact, connected, close, very, very close in proximity. And you're not really aware of a situation until you're outside of it fully. Until you get thrown outside, you get extradited from a situation to really know how blessed and grateful you were for that position. It's power in positioning. It's power in family, man. It's power in tribe. And those of y'all who are watching and, you are reminiscent on your family, maybe your mom, your grandma, your caregiver, your auntie, your grandpa who was taking care of you, your dad. Y'all had a great relationship. And I mean great relationship. But they've transcended. So now you have their spirit to hold on to. You have their energy that is walking with you and being a spirit guide for you to propel you, right? Use this video as a wake-up call. Use this video as a mode to not be sad, to not go back to what you're used to doing, what most people is used to doing, which is you're going to feel sorry for yourself, feel bad for yourself, wish they were here, wish you could have called them once more, wish you could have shared a beer with them again. And shout out to my guy at Walgreens, for sure. But this is why you act today, so you don't even think about tomorrow. Act today. Family, your tribe is a beautiful thing. And so being able to walk through life and experience the gifts and the social intricacies of what it is to be a man, to be a boy, to be a team player, to be an employee, a boss. What it is to be these things is what you learn with your family. You learn how to communicate in different settings from family. How to be social with family. How to be charismatic, how to be giving, how to be a host or a hostess from your family. You learn that. Because your friends, they're there. They're there as placeholders. Like, will you make it to this next level of being my family, or will you just stay a friend, which you'll be fried in the end? Right? Shout out Slick Rick. But we look at it and we become very neglectful of our family. Now, why is that? Thinking that you have all the time in the world to spend with them. Whereas you go about your day and you lose track of time. You graduate high school, college, get fired from a job, get a new one, get a promotion, and you'd be like, damn, it was only yesterday when it felt like, it just feels like yesterday when I just wish I could still be in that position again. I still wish I could be 30 again. I still wish I could be 20 again. I wish I had another homecoming, another prom. Well, I didn't go to my junior prom. You hear these things come out of people's mouths, and it's a mind full of regrets throwing up on you. It's called projectile. And you're still not aware of the time you thought you had. Next thing you know, your grandparents, your parents are actually old. They're actually old in age. And old in age, to me, is 75 and up. Old is not synonymous to being wise. Just because you're old doesn't mean you're wise. You could be old as hell with no life experiences and wisdom to pass down and pass forth to others. The next generation, the next generation. What was your life for? What was the culmination of events in your life for? If you're not going to pass it, pay it forward, if you will. But family is a beautiful thing. I want y'all to really conceptualize and visualize the moments with your family in which y'all were just laughing. Y'all wasn't doing nothing. The barbecues, the reunions, the birthdays, the Thanksgivings, like being with my family, it just brings that together. And as many fucked up situations as y'all have had as a family, they're still your tribe. You chose them, and they chose you. I know y'all have heard the saying, you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. That's false. We choose both. We just choose our friends on this dense plane, and we are quote unquote conscious of it, which I would argue that it's actually a subconscious act of choosing friends and being around a certain crowd. But I digress. And you don't choose your family, which you do. Spiritually, esoterically, we choose the womb that we flock to. Because yes, there is 5 million, 10 million, 1 million different sperm cells that is waiting to get to the egg. 100,000, 300,000 die before they get to the egg, and then there's like a 200,000, 100,000 left, 150,000 left. So every single sperm cell is fighting to be born, to be groomed, to be caressed, to be warmth. It's reincarnation. You chose your family, and they chose you. It's a power, y'all. It's So use this energy to be grateful, to be thankful, to be gracious of the moments that you shared, that you share with family, with extended family, with friends who you chose in this life, who transformed into your tribe, who transformed into your family. Share a little smirk. Share a little comment. Your heart gets a little warm, doesn't it? Your body gets a little hot and tingly, like, man, we was, back in our day, we used to, yeah, you know? Embrace that. It's a very, 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 very beautiful thing. Because when they get old age and they may forget, they may lose sight of your name. They forget your name, they forget your title, but they'll never forget you. Remember that. I love y'all. Positivity and prosperity. Admitting to all of y'all who's watching this video, take care of yourself, take care of your mind, body, spirit. Just be simple and have a great rest of y'all day.